was the very first tuba mouthpiece I designed, which is our 2SL. And I just remember going to the old factory. I mean, and it was all sort of the old automatic lathes, with a lot of, oil cans around, and the smell of metal and oil, and it was lovely. Trying to find a place which wasn't sort of greasy and dirty to sit, which was not easy to do. But I just had my tuba, and my father's old mouthpiece maker was making this prototype of the 2SL, and he produced a very nice mouthpiece, and it worked absolutely terrific, and it was terrifically good, and it had what I was looking for in the mouthpiece, which was a sort of more brilliant response, much more sort of soloistic sound. It's very much in the German style of a kind of hemisphere, real cup, rather than a very deep funnel like our other mouthpieces. And but it just backed up a little on the very low notes. It worked out. I recall it went down to A flat absolutely beautifully, A flat below the stave, but the G and the F sharp were really, really tight. And I said, how about we just open up the back bore a little? So yeah, I could do that for you. Hang on a second. And he took it on the lathe and had a tool and put it in just a little bit further to open it a bit more. And suddenly, it was very interesting. I've never experienced this before. Suddenly, there was a stonking bottom G on this mouthpiece, which hadn't existed 5 minutes before. So, this is good. And the G was not excellent, but the F sharp and the F was still a little bit stuffy. And I said, well, that's much better. Could you open up even a little bit more? And he said, it's getting pretty close to the end of the tool. Okay. And suddenly there was a really good bottom F sharp, but the F was still a little bit off, So I said, any chance of just? He said, well, this is it. I can't do any more than this. I'm going to ruin it. I'm going to ruin it if I do. I said, okay, just try this and just see how it goes. And suddenly the whole mouthpiece, it had everything. It had the sound, the tuning was bang on, and it had this sort of really good low register, which I was really like. But it was this kind of very shallow mouthpiece with very tight bore, and then this sort of massive back bore. But it works absolutely great, and people love it now. And a lot of people use it as a cimbasso mouthpiece, because cimbasso, it needs that precision, but it also needs really powerful low notes as well. So that sort of opened up my eyes to what you can do, actually literally turning this sort of piece of metal into something that makes a beautiful sound and can be a really useful aid to producing the kind of music that you want.